What up, YouTube? Back at it again. We are checking out some AJ, some Angelina Jordan. So I was sent to. Well, I was notified of this. I think yesterday, the day before. James, his channel. I will link it down below. Most of you guys, AJ fans, you probably know who James is, or have found yourself on his page looking at his content. Make sure you go support him. Go like and subscribe, and definitely go support Angelina. Go over to her page. Make sure you like and subscribe over there as well. This is another edit of the live in Glendale in LA. This is Million Miles. I've done this song, so I'm not gonna dive into lyrics. If you want to check out my initial thoughts on that, then just search my channel for Million Miles, and I'm pretty sure it's the only song that I've done with that name. So you'll find it pretty easily. But yeah, otherwise, love to have you here. We're in the premiere. There's 0 seconds left, so I'm just gonna hit play and hope that I'm assuming it'll just play. But love to have you here. Like I said, like, comment down below. Make sure you're subscribed. Appreciate it very much. It does help the channel. And best way to get me is on Patreon. That's where I get notified of stuff like this, as well as other requests and whatnot. There's also skip the line options if you want me to check something out real fast. I'm going to be out of town the next couple days, so you're not going to see a ton out of me as far as content goes, but feel free to send me whatever on Patreon, and I love to hear from you. I am responsive, so regardless of where I am on the world. So let's dive into Million Miles. This is live. This is going to be a mix of different cameras with enhanced audio. So he does some editing with this stuff. So let's check it out.
I love the energy of the crowd. I feel home. I'm staying with you guys.
Next song I'm going to do is Million Miles, that I wrote. I had a pleasure with writing with Stargate. Back when I was 13. And I had just lost my grandpa. I was in the studio. I was like bawling my eyes out. And one thing about me is I always love to write all my pain and my pain and all my feelings into songs and share with you guys. And so when we were in the studio, I was just like, I was in such an emotional state. Like, it was bad, but in a good way. I got to, write what I felt at that time with losing someone so close to my heart. And the meaning behind it is that even though you lost a loved one, they're always going to be with you, even though, you might never see them again, but they're with you. And this is for you. You're not alone, and I'm here for you. So I'm here for each and every one of you, and I love you guys.
I was a child, I walked the streets, they see me growing up. Oh, you were all I need. I see them in myself, through all these lies in my teeth. I think what is giving me the smiles and the memories, but now it's not here to hold me. In the light blue sky, I'm not alone to fight. I'll never regret what I do. We'll live in my
this is a tough one to find a pausing point because she just it's so good the whole way. Um, one thing I noticed with her, like interesting, like it's a good thing. Usually, like if you have a lot of times if you have artists that do a decent amount of covers, and then they have their own music, um, you can see like visibly, very obviously, a much deeper connection to what they've written, right? Because this is about a serious story. You know, this is about something that happened in her life, and she wrote this, so she should be more attached. However, um, she has this like innate kind of ability to connect herself to anybody's lyrics, and put all of herself emotionally, passion, feeling into whatever she's singing. She can bring herself into a spot, and you and she'll if you've never heard a song before, she'll make you believe that everything she sings is hers and that she's lived all of that life regardless of how young she is. She could be she could be singing a love song or a lost song at the age of 8, and then you'd believe that she'd been through that, and you're like, oh man, this little girl's been through some stuff, right? Um, which I think that's a really interesting quality, because when I watch her do her own songs, you kind of look for things, but like she sings everything with that level of emotion, and she can make you feel things regardless of what the lyrics are. I think that's a special quality. Not a lot of people can do that.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I think that's just some extra time on that. Okay, perfect. Alrighty. Um, cool. So yeah, I mean, that was fantastic. Really well done on quality there, James. That one. I don't know if it sounded better than the other ones. That one sounded really good though. And honestly, like you don't the camera work was great there too. You didn't whatever you had access to, it was really good. You didn't need a ton of things going on there. Good quality. Really good quality there. Um, yeah, I mean that song is just about, like she said, for her it was about losing somebody, and regardless of where they go, be it moving on or it could just be. I mean, you could relate those lyrics to personal situations, even if you didn't lose somebody life wise. You might have just lost somebody, you know, for there's other ways to lose people and lose, but when you gain attachments to people or feelings or things or whatnot, it's just sort of knowing that. And she mentions, seeing, in this case, her grandpa, but in her dreams, and knowing that this person is always sort of with her, or with whoever's listening, if you're relating it to your story, um, that they're always with you regardless of where they've moved on to, and whatnot. So it's uh it's a tale as old as time, losing somebody. But we've all experienced it, and we all likely will more and more. But one of those things, right? You can't beat Father Time. So we will all be moving on somewhere at some point. I don't know. I plan to like take a spaceship to Mars and like source out some iteration of the Fountain of Youth. If there is one there, I'll find it. Um, so I'll figure myself out. I'll make it to at least 930, right? And I'll still look like this. So whoever wants to come with, I'm just talking. I didn't get much sleep last night. Do me a favor, go support Angelina. That was wonderful. You run out of things to say. Really, really beautiful. Really well done. It's nuts that like when you listen to her talk about her songs, it's not like, yeah, I wrote this, last year for an album, because of this. It's always like, yeah, I wrote that one when I was 8, 11, 13, and you're like, that does not sound like a 13-year-old wrote that. Um, when I was 13, I was writing essays about books that I had to read to Kill a Mockingbird, and not even enjoying writing that. I wasn't coming up with poetic stories about my own feelings towards people and my loved ones. And if I was, it wasn't going on paper for me to then later sing. Special type of mind on that one. Anyways, go support Angelina. Go like, go subscribe. Of course, go support James as well. I will link his link down here at the bottom. Have a wonderful holiday, y'all. We'll talk to you soon.